little bit, so it's time to start again. Had a successful journey. Everything was okay. Everything was fine. So that's in my topic: how to look at a spiritual help, a spiritual guide, a spiritual. Okay, this is how to look at. Now, when you look around, you find out, you will see right now that there is a lot of spiritual people on social media. There's so many in your area, in your street, in your city, in your state. There are so many. And sometimes one begins to wonder who is the right one. How do I get the real one? I want you to know that there is not like right spiritualist or wrong spiritualist. Please, if you are somebody who always think about this, get this out of your mind. There's nothing like good spiritualist or bad spiritualist. There's nothing like good Ezenwani or bad Ezenwani. There's nothing like good native doctor and bad native doctor. Please, if you always think of that, please get it out of your mind, okay? Get it out of your mind, because somebody came here for somebody. We all are not here for you. But the problem is that you have not taken out time to sit down enough and be patient enough for what was done for you to work. That is your problem. Okay? Because in this spiritual journey, we have to cross all our T's and dot all our I's. Okay, so how do you look at your spiritual guide? How do you look at your spiritual leader, helper, or whatsoever name? Or how do you look at your own spiritualist? This is how. When you go to a native doctor, okay, I'm going to be using that word spiritualist. So I'm going to join every native doctors, healers, everything. I'm going to join all of us and call us one name. That is spiritualist. So how do I look at my own? You have to first of all understand that spiritual, this awakening, this journey is not easy. To be awake, it does not bring peace, does not bring joy, does not bring contentment, does not bring rosy ways and easy ways. No, it comes with all the whole, hiccups and hocus pocus and all whatnot. You are happy today, tomorrow you are sad. It's like something is not happening. It's like all the spiritual work I've done is not working. What do I do? So how do I look at these people? Number one, gut instinct. What is gut instinct, or what is instinct? Knowing something without being able to say, this is how I know, but you know. But you can't say, this is how I know. Okay? See, gut instinct is not saying that this person will make me rich. I know if you work for me, everything will be okay. I know if I meet you one-on-one, everything is going to be okay for me. No, that is not gut instinct. That is your mind playing crazy tricks on you. That is you trying to overshadow or overload your mind into thinking that this person is going to be your destiny helper. No. These destiny helpers or your spiritual guide, they are not humble. They are good, your standard good. They won't see you and hug you and pet you and breastfeed you. No. They will add more stress to you. They will discipline you out of what you are not into what you are. They are not magicians, but there is something inside of them that will sting and quicken your progress. And that is what you call miracle. That is what you call, oh, this person did work for me, it works. Because that is something great in your spiritual guide, your spiritual, physical, spiritual person that will act as a catalyst, that will catapult you, that will push you, that will hasten you to the next level. But today, what do we see is people who do spiritual work. 2 days later, they jump into another person. 3 days later, they jump into another person. Next week, they jump into another person. At the end of the day, they said it's fake. There is no fake as a wine. There is no fake native doctor. There is no fake pastor. There is no. You have not simply located yours. Number 2, you always feel that what work for A will work for you. That what work for your friend, your best friend, will automatically begin to work for you. That is wrong. Our faces are different. We do not have the same problem. We do not have the same issues. We do not have the same facial expressions. We do not all have the same fingers. We don't have the same colors. So what work for A cannot work for you. That is why I don't like people recommending people to me. Most times I have done 1 or 2 things for somebody who wants to recommend their friends, their brothers, their colleagues to me. I don't like that. I am not here for your colleague or your friend or your husband or your brother or sister. Now, if we spiritualists will begin to use this, my words, we begin to listen to what I'm saying, you will escape a lot of headache, insults, and name calling. That somebody who has been buried for a long time comes to me because her life, her path and my path and we are meant to cross together somehow along the way in this world. And that person comes, I give that person little thing to use, and the person uses it, and she becomes pregnant. And she goes around telling other people that I'm the one that if they come to me, they'll get pregnant. I will fail. You know why? I am not here for them. It is not written in the stars, in the water, land, and the sea that I will do work for them to work. You see, over the years, I have come to realize the secret. And because I've come to realize this secret, I've saved myself a lot of head and headache. Saved myself a lot of hiccups along the way. I think you are doing sorry. Don't introduce them to my social media account. Let them listen, watch. If it be okay for them, then let them come to me by themselves. Because a lot of people will accuse people that, you took me to that native doctor, they do me wayo. Earlier this year, it happened like that. A woman that came to me, and I'm so happy that she and her husband, they bought houses, everything is moving on fine for them. And she decided to drag her friends, which I call excessive baggages, around to come to my place. I know she was the one that paid for their consultation. Even though I have told her not to, her husband, in fact, he almost caused problem in her home. And when the woman and her husband came, there were many here that day. After consulting for them, that one went outside as they were doing, and accused her of bring her to a fake, that is me, a fake as a one, that she know that it's we that will share the money. What I told her to do, she didn't do it. She consulted with another spiritualist, another is the one who collected, I don't know, tiny small money for them and did the work. Barely 1 week later, the husband died. You see, when you begin to apply some of my teachings here on social media, you will save yourself money, time, headache, pain, shame, ridicules. You will save yourself a lot of problem. Most of you think that awakening is all about going here and your problem becoming solved. That is why you have spent money jumping from one place to the other, jumping from one place to the other. And nothing is happening. Last but not the least, there are a lot of people who have been able to locate their spiritual person. And somehow their spiritual person, as a facilitator that he or she is, has been able to enter their somehow, and it got to their head. They believe that they have arrived. They begin to talk to us anyhow. We are not asking you to be our house help. I, for one, as the one I have not begged anybody for money, but those I have worked for. But then in turn, begin to look at us and begin to dash us clothes. They remain. Hand me down clothes. They begin to become stupid. And you forget that we are the facilitators. We are the catalyst. And as you begin to do those things, we will collect it from you because we like it. But as for guys and guys does not like it, they believe that what you give to us is beneath and below us, and they begin to cut off and begin to remove that thing that made you to be successful, that is connected to us. It will be severed, it will be cut. You have to be very careful in this journey of awakening. I keep saying it and I won't stop saying that. Every spiritualist is a hot-tempered person. Any humble spiritualist is not a spiritualist. Maybe the person just joined as a wine. No, it's not inborn. It's just something he or she just decided to do. Our spiritual guys are very, very dangerous. When you have located that person that puts himself or herself as your facilitator, as your spiritual person, hold on to that person. Because when you by yourself, because of peanuts, one couple you have got, you close that door by your mentality. Gone. It's gone. You can go to any man, any woman, be he or she, whatever name we call ourselves. It cannot happen because your destiny, your stars are meant to be interwoven and joined into your spiritual person. And most times, I know a lot of things going on or doing this kind of work or doing that kind of work. When you have located your spiritual person, you don't have money. You can decide to be interested in their life. Yes, things are happening. You can decide maybe to be buying them a recharge card of 2,000 or 1,000 or 500 naira. And it will shock you how things will automatically change for you. You got to sow before you can reap. But this time you have already put, I want to do spiritual work. You believe that money can buy spiritual work. So yeah, you need to do spiritual work. You have to use money to bribe you need to bribe spiritual world so that things will happen. Just as the way you people are bribing your pastor and your Jesus to do for you. Let us be mindful and let us pay attention to everything that is happening. If not, you will jump and jump and jump. You know, a lot of people come to me and say, I have done all kind of spiritual work. I have settled my spiritual husband. I have done this, I've done that, nothing is happening. And I ask them, why are you talking to me? Why do you come to me? You have done all spiritual work, it's not working. And you still come to me, a spiritual person. How does that sound? And somebody said, hey, but my spirit is telling me you are the one that will help me. I said, I don't know what you are talking about. And because some of you don't understand what I'm talking about, you begin to think I am arrogant or I'm too proud. I talk to you anyhow. Money is you. But that is the truth. Do I owe you something? You think spirituality is all about you being lazy, living your life anyhow, causing untold havoc in the families of people. And you think just because you are able to associate in somebody's life that everything is going to be okay. Look at the person, and when you look at the person, be there, remain there. Because as you come to your spiritual guide, there are a lot of cobwebs. What is that cobwebs? Pium, 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 going to places. You have attracted all kind of crazy spirits. All kind of nonsense has been over you. That when you come, your spiritual guide is irritated with you. And he or she will begin to walk in the spirit to remove those things that will hinder you from getting blessed. And most times when we are busy doing that, you are busy jumping to another native doctor. You jump to another person. And by the time we are able to finish doing that, you go to another person and the thing work. You say, it's that person that did it. And you take our blessing, our honor, our glory and give to another. You see, if you know what you people are doing to yourself, when you go here, your essence remain in that native doctor. You go to another place, your essence also remain there. You go to another place. That is how the rope, I will let me use that word rope, but essence, I want to use rope so that you understand what I'm saying. Before you know, your rope is everywhere, tangling all around, tangling you all over. At the end of the day, you begin to blame the spiritualists for not doing what you want them to do. I don't know if they are your servants. We are not your servants, but wise. Pay attention. Save yourself headache. Save your family from untold mental problem. You are the problem, not us. You are the problem, not the native doctor. My name is Yo. I want to say a very big thank you for hanging out with me this evening. If you have any question to ask, please kindly go to the inbox and drop me. I promise I'm going to come there to answer you. Also, don't forget to follow me on Facebook at Esther Marina. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. See you.